Happy summer, everyone. Welcome to your July 2024 Astrological forecast. Special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, anything you would like to know is in the description box below. Okay, but it is easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay, in regarding charts and services. Okay, and don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, which is now like shorts, daily shorts. Whenever there are major aspects between the planets, I usually do a short. Okay, but for now, okay, let's get to July. So on the 2nd, July 2nd, Neptune in Pisces turns retrograde. Okay, also on the 2nd, Mercury moves into Leo. And then on the 5th, there's a new moon in Cancer. On the 11th, Venus moves into Leo. Then on the 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on the 21st, there's a full moon in Capricorn again. Okay, there was just one on June 21st in Capricorn, right? Full moon. So there's another one this month also on the 21st. So if anything significant happened to you around that June 21st full moon, maybe this is like a continuation of that. Okay. And then on the 22nd, the Sun moves into Leo, and on the 25th, Mercury moves into Virgo. So, now for your forecast. Hi, Pisces. So, kind of like the big news for you in a way, is that Neptune, excuse me, hair in my mouth. Neptune is turning retrograde in your first house where you have the sign of Pisces, right? And Saturn is already here and it is already retrograde. So you have both of these planets in your first house, Saturn and Neptune in retrograde motion. So if things feel like they have slowed down or paused or not moving forward, no progress or whatever, okay? In like your personal life kind of, or just your plans, whatever it is that you would like to do. Maybe it feels like you're not able to do them at this time for whatever reason. Okay, but that doesn't mean like that's forever, right? These planets will turn direct again. But the best thing about retrograde planets is it gives you the opportunity to review and change your mind. So, there may be something that's been bothering you personally. Remember, the first house is the house of self and personality. Okay, this is your persona. Rising sign is how the world sees you. Your sun is how you really are. Okay, but anyway, now would be the time to like pick apart whatever you feel isn't working and either attempt to change it now or just wait until these planets turn direct again and when you're like more effective. Okay, anyways, the Sun is in fellow water signs still, okay, Cancer, up until the 20th, and there's a new moon in Cancer on the 5th, and Venus is still in Cancer up until the 11th in your 5th house where you have the sign of Cancer. So this is the house of fun and parties, romance, creativity, all forms of entertainment, sports and games, anything to do with children, all kinds of fun stuff. And a new moon here brings a new beginning in this area. You could even start like start a new interest as far as fun goes, learning some kind of game, even if it's a board game or a card game. Something, or going somewhere if you have children, taking them to someplace new, and that could be like your new place where you all go, everybody likes it. Or in romance, maybe it could bring a new beginning, or in a current relationship or a new relationship period, like something new. And the same thing with creativity, okay? new start in this area, especially if you feel like, again, you've been blocked. You know, maybe you're not able to think of anything at this time. But it looks like with Venus here, though, that's very, very helpful as far as creativity goes. Also romance and everything else, but for creative reasons, it's a good placement. Okay, so while the sun is still here up until the 22nd, you know, you're going to have to force yourself to have fun. Okay, because this is the house of fun. And sometimes, you know, Saturn in your sign really puts a damper on everything. You know, you feel like you dare people to make you have fun. Okay, but at this time, I think it might be kind of easy, though. But anyway... So Mars, okay, Mars is still in Taurus up until the 20th. In your third house, that's where you have the sign of Taurus. The planet Uranus is also still transiting in Taurus in your third house of your everyday life. Your neighbors, your neighborhood, people that you would run into while you're just out doing your regular chores or, you know, whatever, errands around your neighborhood or, you know, anything actually, but it's like your local area, your neighborhood and your neighbors. It's siblings and cousins, all forms of communication, including text messages and emails and regular postal mail. And it's local travel, and which is usually, in this case, like a road trip, you know, like a day trip, overnight trip, or a weekend trip, or a trip in your tri-state area. Okay, so with Mars here, it energizes this area. Maybe you're spending more time within your own neighborhood or doing things with your neighbors. Maybe there's some kind of block party or something going on at this time, attending barbecues or picnics or events that usually happen this time of year every year within your area. Okay, but you know, it's an internet house. It's a social media house, so you may be online a lot more. It is the written word. Okay, so if you are a writer or if you like to write anything, you know, if you write something at this time and possibly post it, let's say like online, maybe in an online magazine or a blog or something. It could be on social media, but it could really have an effect on people in a surprising way. Okay, you could just say something in passing in a post and just have like quite a response to it. I would think it would be good, but it's a surprise. It's not the response that is the surprise, the fact that so many people responded. Okay, so anyways, then Mars moves into Gemini on the 20th in your fourth house, where you have Gemini, your fourth house being your family, your home life, the people you live with, physically where you live and the property surrounding it, your past, your childhood, the foundation of how you were raised, and your personal life. Okay, so Jupiter is already here, so having Jupiter in your fourth house brings good times and good fortune to your family and your home life, also your personal life. So you could be expanding in some way or other within your home, either and this is big time with Mars. Mars is a physical planet, you know, very action oriented. So you could be remodeling to the point where you're like knocking down walls. Okay, this isn't just painting or hanging new drapes. This is like a big time thing, possibly, you know, either you could be creating a space that's specifically for you or for someone else. Okay, and it's for a specific thing, like a workspace, something or other. Okay. But I don't want to say you're getting a new home, but you could possibly, with Jupiter here, you could be selling your current home and moving into a new home. Okay, so I do have to mention Jupiter and Mars moving together brings about fortunate action, which is Jupiter being the fortune and Mars being the action. And they just conjunct each other this way when they were just in Taurus. So that just happened recently too. So, and that's for everybody, wherever this is happening in their chart. Okay, so in your case, it's happening in your 4th house. So there's fortunate action in regards to your home and property. Okay, also could bring back somebody from your past, your childhood, back into your life. And at this time, I would have to say that it's a good thing. You know, sometimes people from your past, that's where they belong. That's why they're there. Okay. But in this case, you know, they may actually be a very good thing for you, at least right now. Okay. So the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd, sorry. Mercury is in Leo from the 2nd till the 25th. Then Venus is in Leo from the 11th on. And where you have Leo in your chart is your 6th house of health, service to others, and also the workplace, the kind of work that you do, and your co-workers. So this area is like highlighted right now, you know, the workplace usually. And there really isn't anything going on within your career that I can see, or even a raise or anything like that. Not too much in this area. So, you know, there's just more activity going on here at this time with Mercury here, and it is moving kind of fast. It's in Leo from the 2nd to the 25th, then it will move into Virgo. But up until that time, there's a lot going on, let's say, like within the workplace. Work schedules are changing, and it could possibly be because people are going on vacation or whatever. So everyone's schedule is changing to make sure everything is covered. You know, all you know, work is done, and there are people there to actually do it. As far as Venus goes, being here, though, you know, it does bring pleasant times with your co-workers, you know. Like there could be things happening at work that are like fun, you know. Maybe there's some kind of party or celebration or something or other that could possibly be going on there at this time. Venus here does make you attracted kind of to like sweets and drink. Maybe drinking a little bit too more and eating too many sweets. Okay. There's also a possibility of, this is also the house of small pets, of you getting like a cat or a dog or a fish or something or other at this time, okay, a new pet. So then I do have to mention, okay, back to the new moon happening on the 5th in Cancer. There's a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st in your 11th house. That's where you have the sign of Capricorn. Okay, there was a full moon in Capricorn on June 21st, and this is like exactly to the day, a month later, another full moon in Capricorn on the 21st, July 21st, right? It's directly across from your 5th house of Cancer. So your 11th house is your friends, pretty much. Friends, socializing, social media, attending live events, you know, going out, seeing your friends, or socializing in person. But it's also socializing online. So something possibly could have happened, let's say like within your group of friends, around the June 21st full moon that kind of was brought to your attention or something, you know. Could be because it's directly across from your 5th house of fun and romance, you know. Could be one of your friends saying something, even about, if you have children, about your child, or a romantic interest or a creative project that you're involved in. They could have said something kind of like smart, you know, sarcastic, whatever. And you know, said something about it then. You took care of it then, or so you thought. And whatever happened around that time could be like a continuation this month on July 21st. Unless it was, you know, completely taken care of. And, but somebody or whatever could act up again. Let's say like within your group of friends. Okay. Anyways, I do have to mention Mercury does move into Virgo on the 25th into your 7th house of close relationships and partnerships, arrangements, and agreements. Okay, and you know, Virgo is your opposite sign, so Mercury will be directly across from your rising sign and whatever planets you have in Pisces. So, you know, Mercury in your 7th house will bring an awful lot of communications within your close relationships, such as business, romantic, or friendship. Okay, so it's just something to keep in mind, because it will oppose your sun or your rising sign or whatever. And sometimes it feels like, you know, when you're talking to someone, it feels confrontational. But what it is, you know, between you and someone else, they will not, it will be very clear. The communication is very clear. There's no miscommunication or misunderstanding what the hell was said. Okay, which is good. That's what you want. You want someone to understand what you're talking about, right? So you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Anyways, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Pisces on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Virgo, and those dates are the 9th, 10th, and 11th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for money is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for your career is the 17th and 18th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 1st, 2nd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for July. Be sure to check out my daily or weekly shorts. See ya!